All right, guys, welcome to Car Chronicles. So it's still Tuesday. It's about 3:30. So the people just left from my house doing they had to do a water line or something. So they've been here since like 9:30 a.m. to like 9 to 3:30. Okay. So anyway, I just was chilling and stuff. So I went ahead and did some Bible study, and everything like that with Dr. Dollar. And Sunday's lesson was like, do not let offense derail your journey, right? And things like that. So he's been talking about that for a couple of weeks, which is good, and you have the ability not to be offended. When people try to come and offend you, you have the ability not to be offended. So, but my thing too with the offended, I think that I said this before, we don't talk about the people that love to offend you, especially the people in your family. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be your safe spot. It's not always safe for everybody, but those people that like to come, they come in your family and they mess with you and they mess with you and they mess with you. And then sometimes the older people be talking about that's how they is. You need to toughen up. No, they need to grow up. Because when you do stuff to your family, you know that it's hurting them. You get a kick out of offending them. You were created to love. You were created to be a safe place. You are no longer a safe place. You no longer love the people when you do stuff like that. I know sometimes we tease each other and stuff like that. But for those of you that wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you get a kick out of offending people. Period. Anybody. But you get a kick out of offending people. Something's wrong with you. Now, yes, the offended part, like he was saying, you have to take offense, and a lot of times with family, I think we feel like we have to put up with it. And see, I don't put up with none of that stuff. Like, you can't come to my house. I don't care who you are. I do not care who you are. I don't have to sit amongst you and none of that. I really don't have to do any of that. Now, we're supposed to come together and stuff like that. But it's so funny how people in the family, well, that's your family. It's almost like they get to do whatever they want to do because they're your family. No, they don't. No, they don't. Love is the most important commandment in and out of the family. You treat people, you walk in love towards people. You do people the way you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? And some of these people out in these streets, they don't take offense. So they'll knock you completely out. You understand what I'm saying? Break your jaw, snatch your grill out your mouth, and things like that. But it was, and I love the lesson because he was right. Sometimes I've had something recently, somebody said something to me and I recognized that it was something else and I didn't get offended by it at all. And I thank God for my growth. And I got much more to go on it, grow with and everything like that. But the people that love to be, the people that love to cause the offense, some of these folks out in these streets get a kick out of it. You still don't have to you don't have to yield to it, but they better beware because there's some people that ain't turning the other cheek and they will knock you completely out. You dig? All right, well, that was Car Chronicles. That was on my heart. I got to get back to cleaning up, y'all. Till next time, later.